I just want to know, what do you think is the most tricky point where you develop them in Brazil?
As you say, digital asset management community in Brazil is just getting started. Deskfy has been doing this job of let the CMOs and the marketing teams get to know that the asset they host in many platforms, in many different ways, they worth because there is money investment, this time investment in order to create, and there is a return of investments when you publish something. When I talk to them, the Brazilian marketers, some of them has this vision future to say, if I better organize my assets, I can provide more content creation or recycle of content, and in the macro perspective, that would bring me more ROI. And some of the part, and unfortunately is the majority part, they don't see as that. They just see like, okay, it's just like pictures of the products and then I send to the designer, they make, it's a third-party agencies. So we are bringing this concern to the CMOs and marketing heads. Let's take for example, one of our customers is Domino's Pizza in Brazil. It's 300 stores franchises. They not only host their pictures, but they also publish all the brand portal, which is in Deskfy. So their franchisees can access Deskfy and they can download it, Instagram stories or like printable ads that they want to put on their stores. And once they download it, Deskfy is able to convert for their contact number or their contact address directly. Once they download an asset from Deskfy, they get it customized for each stores and they use for local marketing. Brazil are most interested in that part of the digital asset management, like journey or the life cycle of the asset. Not much on the host, which is the core of digital asset management, but more on the publish side, on like how can I get spread the world of our company. And well, for Deskfy, we had been playing in the both ways, like helping them to better host and organize with metadata and so on, but also we need to help them in order to publish and like Instagram's connections, reports of like the impressions and so on.
What I'm thinking about in China about hosting the assets, and I've talked about this with many of my friends because of the restriction of the Chinese government, all those digital asset things are like strictly controlled. And then in some TV shows, those videos and audio things, a lot of them are restricted, and because of the content. Because some of the contents, government think they're not proper, and about each kinds of contents, government really needs a centralization and a kind of control and supervise on those contents to make sure that everything is okay. So what I can see now in Chinese market, similar products, like them, there are many similar products like managing big data or users experience, this kind of platforms. All these products in China have one very important function, is that they have a part that just designed for government.
Well, and that's really interesting because it's new for us, this kind of concern. In order to have a stage of the market now in China, do the SMBs companies concerned about digital asset management, or the more enterprise size companies are concerning about? Some of them have already some. So what is the landscape on a macro perspective?
Well, I think for SMB, I don't really think they have this kind of mindset, because for most Chinese people, they even don't know what digital asset management is.
I see.
I'm honest about this. They don't really know what this is. And they even don't really think managing all those medias are really necessary in a very big TV station in China. And many of those raw files, those like movie or TV show, original part is completely lost. And some of them are still stored in a dark room. And they don't really think this is a necessary thing. Even they lose a lot of money here. What I'm thinking is about to let them know that the risk about doing this.
Yeah, that's true because our duty as them ambassadors are to provide and take the knowledge to them and say, doesn't need to be that way. Doesn't need to be the dark room to start that. You can do it on a DAM system, and that's the outcome that you might have. That's something that we have faced. Most of the big companies, where they have like huge numbers of assets, they already know that they need something, but they don't know that this something, it's called digital asset management. So they're searching for image gallery, like organization of gallery or digital documents organization, some stuff like that. When you talk to small customers, they're not searching for a solution. They're on the stage of the dark room. When we bring to them, they say, oh my God, I need that so much. But I think we had achieved the success with Deskfy in Brazil because, again, we not only focus on digital asset management, but we focus on workflow, creative operations. We focus as well on delivering the assets to their end users, not only like the marketing team, but the stores and so on. And let's talk more about the digital asset management course in Kingston School. So how it was experience and why did you decide to make a digital asset management like graduation?
I want to choose this digital asset management. It's because of word media. Actually, in Kings, the name is not called digital asset management, but digital asset and media management. Media part in these days, information and contents is too much, but people don't have the awareness to select them, to choose them, to handle them with awareness. So I don't really know what that is before I go there, but what aroused my interest is about this media. And at first I find them have a lot of things to do like technology because it is built on a platform. But after the first semester, I really feel it is really fascinating.
Yeah, with a digital asset management, the companies pass through a whole new level in terms of organization and not only organization, but like to get things setting right. And the comparison that I use is like a library. If you go to the library and you have the whole metadata offline type of search, so you can find the book that you want. So if you haven't got metadata over there, well, you couldn't find any book.
Yeah, well, thanks for the recommendations. I think I can explore a little bit more on ROI because that this is like very important when you really start to like let other people's have the kind of interest about them.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's something we are discussing on how to provide a better ROI vision to our prospects. I would like to know more about Them China Connect. Is it a community? Because I had seen that you have peers that have worked in King's College as well. Or Them China Connect, it's a Them consulting firm. What is the perspective behind?
Them China is more like a kind of community. At this stage, our major is more about bring awareness and bring connection between Chinese companies and all those like Western vendors and all those damn professionals and all those like damn entrepreneurs.
Well, that's great. It's interesting to see this movement getting started by the same stage that Brazil are, like to bring the awareness and like to grow the community in its local, because I see the community pretty strong in the North America, in the US, and for Europe, in the UK as well.
Yeah, for China, a little bit hard because the market is super big and different sector, different parts of the China may have the different choice about that.
So just about a week ago, I was talking to a designer at a shoes company, one of our customers, and then I asked it, so you guys have the products, you guys have the shoes, the new shoes, and you have photographers, right? Yeah, we have. Okay, and how does this photographer deliver the assets for you once you contract them? Well, they send us like 1,000 pictures of shoes, and we select some. Okay, but how do they send you? They put in a Dropbox or WeTransfer and they just send us, or maybe they come with the HD physical pen drive or something. Then I was like, oh my god. And how do you search for each kind of shoes in this middle of 2,000 photos? And she says, well, just you scrolling through the folders and seeing the pictures, and then I find myself to the job. So most of my time is to identify these pain points and to let them know that it doesn't need to be that way.